Hello everyone, this is my 28th video where I will review the German transports and what they can do in the game, also how I build them. First of all, we start with the m113. That's the basic m113 that a lot of nations get with an MG3 on top. Basically, the MG3 is metal. I replaced it with the one from the m109 because I have a lot of them, and so I had enough MGs. Also, you could just use the spare ones from the Leopard 1, 2 of 25A, A5, because there are 2 in every box. So you have plenty MG3s and don't need to use metal ones, but if you want, you can. That's just a basic m113, nothing special about it. And then we go to the Marder. This is the Marder 1. It is magnetized with a 5x1mm magnet. Fits perfectly. It has a Milan mount. This is optional on the model. If you want to put on the Milan mount, be aware that it is very, very thin and can break and snap here if you are not careful. The rest is a very sturdy model. There is the Marder transport. It has a Rheinmetall gun with 3 shots halted, 2 shots moving, with anti-tank 7 firepower, 5 anti-helicopter. Quite a nice weapon. Also the Milan mount. If it's stationary, passengers inside with the Milan can fire. As you saw in my last video, you have 2 Milans in every Panzergrenadier Zug, so 2 of them can be equipped with the Milans. Yeah, and there's a MG for small arms as a small arms fire. Then we go to the Marder 2 as a transport. It also can have a Milan mount. First the model also can have a Milan mount. This is optional. There are 2 options for the turret. There's a long barrel and a short barrel, and there's a difference rules wise. So the short barrel is the 35mm Rheinmetall with 3311 4+ advanced stabilizer laser rangefinder, and the 50mm Rheinmetall has anti-tank 13 and more range and costs, I think it's 1 point per model or 2 points per unit. I don't know on the top of my head, but it's a small upgrade which gives them quite a punch. Also, the Marder 2 has Copim armor, which makes it very, very sturdy against everything heat, because the 16 anti-heat on the front and side is a menace for fighting infantry. They can just hunt them down and basically never get hurt by infantry, except they have Milans, but if they move, they are fodder for the cannon. Also, there is a Marder 2 Spähtrupp. You can use those in your Leopard 2A5 and 2 companies. 2 vehicles as a scout, have scout and spearhead, also Copham, and can replace their guns with the bigger ones for a point. Very nice if you just want to fill out your Leopard company with a cheap option. They are very good. Aufklärungskompanie, Leopard Aufklärungskompanie. And then last but not least, we got the Fuchs transport. This is a resin and metal model. The MG is normally metal. I replaced it with a plastic one. As with all Battlefront models, you have to file down this part here because it's where they cut the resin. The wheels are fine. Like every wheeled model, it might wobble a bit on the table like this, but you could file flat the tires a little bit so it doesn't, but on a gaming mat it doesn't matter that much. Quite a nice model though. And this is the unit. Also can have a Milan missile mount, which is nice. I have one with a plastic Milan from the Marder 2 on them, just to visualize it. And it's amphibious, which is sometimes useful, but it's just a small little transport. And having wheels makes it very fast on roads. So if you have a map with a road, they can probably take advantage of this, but keep in mind they have a measly 4+ cross, so they get stuck in terrain. That's the German transports. Have a nice day. Bye.